Most of what you buy today is designed to fail, but 5 American companies never got that memo. We are counting down the last brands still building products meant to outlast you, ranked by durability, warranty strength, and a refusal to cut corners. From boots rebuilt for decades to tools trusted across generations, each earned its place. Starting at number 5, a boot still handcrafted where it was a century ago. In 5th place, Redwing Heritage Boots stand as a living testament to the American promise of durability. Founded in 1905 and still anchored in Redwing, Minnesota, this company has never abandoned its original vision: boots that can be worn, repaired, and worn again for decades. The secret lies in Goodyear welt construction, a time-honored method where a leather welt is stitched to both the upper and the sole, forming a bond that can be opened and rebuilt without damaging the rest of the boot. This isn't just a nod to tradition, it's the backbone of repairability. When the outsole finally wears down, Redwing's own craftsmen in Minnesota can remove it, stitch on a new one, and send the boots back ready for another round. The full-grain oil-tanned leather comes exclusively from the SB Foot Tanning Company, a sister operation that's refined its hides for over a century. Unlike the genuine leather stamped onto so many disposable boots today, this material ages with grace, gaining character, not cracking or peeling. While the official warranty covers only the first year, the real guarantee is built into every stitch and seam. In a world of glued, synthetic throwaways, Redwing's boots are designed to be rebuilt, not replaced, a philosophy that puts longevity in the hands of the wearer and keeps a century-old American craft alive. Number 4 belongs to Lodgecast Iron, a name that has outlasted countless kitchen fads and waves of disposable cookware. Since 1896, the Lodge Foundry in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, has poured, cast, and finished every skillet from a single piece of molten iron, no seams, no welds, no coatings to peel or flake away. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a material promise. The sand mold process produces a pan that's as close to indestructible as a household object can be. Drop it, scorch it, even neglect it for a decade short of outright abuse, a Lodge skillet shrugs off the years. The secret is in the chemistry and the process. Bare iron, once seasoned by polymerized oil, forms a natural, food-safe shield that only gets tougher with use. There is no synthetic non-stick layer to scratch or degrade. The seasoning is built up by the owner, layer by layer, and can be restored indefinitely. Unlike the throwaway pans that dominate big box shelves, a Lodge pan welcomes a wire brush and a fresh coat of oil. It is not uncommon for families to hand down a skillet through 3 or 4 generations. The surface becomes blackened and glassy from decades of bacon and cornbread. In a world obsessed with convenience, Lodge stands alone, offering a pan that, with a little care, will serve not just one lifetime, but many. The absence of a formal repair program is almost beside the point. The material itself is the guarantee. Disposable non-stick pans may promise ease, but they end up in landfills. Lodge, on the other hand, remains a fixture, an ironclad rebuke to the culture of planned obsolescence. Number 3 belongs to Channellock Pliers, a name that stands as a direct challenge to the era of disposable tools. Founded in 1886 and still owned by the DeArmond family, Channellock's roots run deep in Meadville, Pennsylvania, a rare case of American manufacturing that never left home for cheaper pastures. Every pair of pliers starts with U.S.-sourced C1080 high-carbon steel, forged in-house at temperatures exceeding 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not the stamped pot metal construction that floods hardware aisles today. Forging reshapes the steel's internal grain, aligning it for maximum strength along the jaws and pivots. The jaws are then precision machined and laser hardened, pushing surface hardness to the edge of what the metal can bear without becoming brittle. This combination of heat and pressure creates a tool that shrugs off decades of twisting, gripping, and cutting, while stamped or cast alternatives deform, chip, or snap under real work. The benefits of this approach are more than theoretical. It is not uncommon to find channel lock pliers in a machinist's chest or a farmer's toolbox after 50 years of daily use, the blue grips worn smooth, but the jaws still locking tight. These are not museum pieces, they are working tools handed down from one generation to the next. The company's limited lifetime warranty is almost an afterthought. The real guarantee is in the metallurgy itself. Where imported knockoffs and bargain bin brands fail after a season, Channel Lock's commitment to forging, heat treating, and finishing every tool in Meadville delivers a level of reliability that simply cannot be replicated by shortcuts. In a world obsessed with cost-cutting, Channel Lock's refusal to compromise is both a legacy and a quiet act of defiance. Number 2 belongs to Cutco Cutlery, a brand that has turned the simple kitchen knife into a symbol of generational value. Founded in 1949 and still operating out of Olean, New York, Cutco refuses to treat cutlery as disposable. Their commitment is etched into every blade with the forever guarantee, a promise that covers not just defects, but the relentless wear of daily use. This is not a marketing flourish. The guarantee offers free sharpening, repair, or outright replacement for as long as the knife exists, no registration or proof of purchase required. If a blade dulls, chips, or loses its edge, Cutco's service center will restore it, often within a week, at no cost other than postage. The process is simple. Ship the knife to Olean and it returns sharper than new, ready for another decade of work. The steel itself is chosen for this cycle, high carbon stainless, formulated to hold a keen edge through years of slicing, yet soft enough to be repeatedly sharpened without risk of brittleness or fracture. The result is a tool that can outlast fads, kitchen remodels, and even the original owner. It is not uncommon to find Cutco knives in estate sales, still bearing the patina of 50 years of family meals and still eligible for factory sharpening. Where mass-market knives are designed to be replaced with cheap stamped steel, serrated edges that cannot be restored, and plastic handles that split, Cutco's approach is the opposite. Build once, service forever. The purchase price, often cited as steep, is transformed by this service philosophy. For the cost of 2 or 3 cycles of throwaway knives, a Cutco owner receives a lifetime of reliable performance, backed by a company that has never wavered from its original promise. In an era that treats kitchen tools as temporary, Cutco's guarantee is a quiet act of rebellion, a way to reclaim permanence in the most ordinary acts of daily life. Only one brand on this list edges out Cutco, and it does so on the breadth of its versatility alone. For sheer depth of warranty and the infrastructure to honor it, Cutco stands nearly alone in American manufacturing. Leatherman Multitools began with Tim Leatherman's frustration over unreliable tools during a road trip in the 1970s. That frustration sparked a prototype built in Portland, Oregon, a city that still forges every Leatherman today. This isn't just a nod to heritage, It is a promise. Each tool is crafted from high-grade stainless steel and assembled by people who understand what it means to build for the long haul, not the landfill. The 25-year limited warranty is the heart of Leatherman's reputation. If a tool fails due to material or workmanship within a quarter century, Leatherman repairs or replaces it. The process is refreshingly simple. Submit a claim online, send the tool to Portland, and it returns either restored or swapped for a new or refurbished model. For U.S. customers, shipping is covered both ways. There are no hidden fees or fine print loopholes, just a fair line drawn at abuse or unauthorized modifications. This isn't a marketing ploy, it is a genuine commitment to keeping tools in service, not in the trash. Tradespeople, military personnel, and outdoor enthusiasts trust Leatherman because these tools survive years of punishing use, thousands of open and closed cycles, and exposure to grit, rain, and even salt water. If a blade snaps or a hinge locks up, the repair team in Portland brings it back to life or sends a replacement, often with a new serial number and a handwritten note. This repair culture stands in stark contrast to the disposable mentality of cheap knockoffs, which rarely last a season. Leatherman's blend of rugged construction and unwavering support means a single purchase can last through decades of emergencies, projects, and adventures. In a world built for obsolescence, Leatherman stands as proof that durability and accountability still matter. Across these 5 brands, one pattern stands defiant. True American craftsmanship refuses to die. While the world drowns in disposable knockoffs, these makers forge boots, pans, tools, and knives that outlast generations. Durability is not nostalgia, it is resistance. Quality, once promised, still lives here. Which brand earns your loyalty?